So today's video is going to be a little more like broad and yet deeper at the same time, because what I'm going to be talking about is love, but not just like man's concept of love, but the true concept of love. And I know that you've probably heard it. And what is real love is unconditional love. And there's so many false types of love in the world, like, materialistic thing, like people say they love you only if you buy materialistic things. And some people say that they only love you if you do everything they say. There's conditions, and that immediately means it's not unconditional love, which means that it's not love, because the only love is unconditional love. And there's a lot of talk that I can talk about on this topic, and I mean, there's so much to go over. But I think the thing I'm going to talk about this video is something that is, personally I've dealt with, and that is like the sense of family love. There's this concept that, God's greatest gift is family, or that, whatever is family, like, and I don't agree with that. At least in the sense of what I know they're talking about. What they're talking about is, blood related family that you're simply born into. But I think that real family is family you choose. People that are just there for you always, just reliable. They're just honest with you, they're genuine with you, like they help teach you, they help you grow as a person. They don't just, nod their head to everything you say. They actually, inspire you to change. And they work with you to change. They don't just, blindly, like I said, blindly agree with everything you say. They actually push you to be better, and they comfort you, and they love on you, and they do things for you. Like, they show up, and they'll do things without you having to ask them or tell them. It's just a lot of different things. And I mean, I could just say personally that my family doesn't do that. This is honestly. And I'm not ungrateful, because I am in a position that I'm very blessed. And so I'm not going to sit here and say that I hate the situation I'm in, because I don't. I'm actually very happy. And I'm very grateful to my parents both that I'm able to live in a stable house, and that I can do this and look at, find out what I want to really do in my life. But I mean, outside of that, that's about it though. My family we don't really do much. And even my extended family, we really don't. They do hold a lot of events, but I'm just not. I guess just because I've grown so much with God, I've come to desire very little outside of the relationship I have with Him. Because I mean, I have two not even two good friends, two friends that I pretty much see as family, and I am pretty close to my brother and sister. And any other relationships, I think that's about it, honestly. I really just have 4 relationships with people that, I can tell there's like it's genuine love. And then of course my relationship with God is, the best thing ever. Nothing can match up to it. But, and it's not sad, but it's not the way things should be. It should be the whole world. The whole world should be able to just love each other. Like, we should all. There should be no death. There should be no suffering. There should be no greed and none of that. We should live in a very peaceful and harmonious world. But hey, it is what it is, man. People choose to follow the path they want, and some of them think that love is on, the things they're doing, but it's not. Because love is something that it lasts. Like, it doesn't have an expiration date, nor does it wane. It's consistent. It's daily. It's like everything else. It's like it's a lifestyle, and that's something you'll really realize about godly traits, is that it's like a constant decision. You're consciously choosing the same thing every waking moment. You're always choosing to be the better person, to be a loving person, to be compassionate, to be gentle, to be merciful, to be graceful, to be a light. And that's love right there. I mean, that's what it is. It's in a way, it is constantly sacrificing yourself, but not in the sense that not the worldly definition of sacrifice, because there's multiple types of sacrifice. There's like you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your peace. There could be times you sacrifice your own emotions. There could be times where you sacrifice your physical body to help people or to put your body in line to protect other people. There's a lot of different things to it, and it's crazy how there's so many types of real true love, and yet the world doesn't seem to follow any of them or see any of them for that matter. I know that a lot of people don't even know what love really is. They have this warped concept of love that is, how many people can I sleep with, or I'm dating this person, so how many times can I sleep with them? Or, how good are our kisses? How good is our body chemistry? Things like that. And it's like, that's like you're chasing after love so desperately, and yet you're missing the mark constantly. And it's because love isn't something you have to chase. You don't have to chase love, it's just present. Like, for instance, like me, like I love y'all guys, and the proof of that is in the fact that I'm making these videos. Because trust me, I do want to do YouTube as a career, but once once you get popular, then you have to deal with people, you have to deal with drama, you gotta deal with all that, and I don't want to deal with none of that. But I have faith in God that He will protect and provide me through all things. And so, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I'm faithful to Him, because this is what He has commanded me to do. And that right there is also a form of love, obedience, because I know God loves me and I love Him. That I should just listen to what He tells me to do, because He is my Father. He's my Father. I'm His son. That's the relationship that we really have. It might be different for you, but for me, it's definitely more so a father and son relationship more than anything else. And it's really like I do things that He tells me to do, and it works out in ways that I could never imagine. And so that's what I'm doing what I'm doing. And even with me getting 0 views, I love people. Excuse me. I truly love people, and I truly want to help make the world a better place. I truly want to impact your lives. I truly want y'all to feel loved. I want y'all to feel understood. I want y'all to feel like y'all can ask me anything, and I can provide the answer to your questions to the best ability I possibly can. I want to just be a pillar, a light for y'all, and I really hope that y'all can understand that love is something that you don't gotta fight for. People will just love you. They'll go out of their way to do things for you if they really love you. They won't destroy themselves, but they'll go a little further than most people would. It's just a balance. Like with all things in life, it's just about a balance. Got to do everything in moderation. But anyways, that was just a brief video, on love. That's something that I can go a lot over. There's a lot to talk about with that, and I hopefully will be able to cover the majority of it, because I ain't covering all of it. I'm not gonna curse myself like that. Who knows? I might be able to cover all of it. I might be able to go even more in depth than I already know right now, which I probably will. But anyway, may God keep you. May His face shine. May God keep you. May His face shine upon you. May His grace, His mercy, and His love rain down on you. May you be blessed, and may you know that you are loved. See y'all.